And Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's ball in at the 1 spot.
And the Pelicans under head coach Alvin Gentry, a team that looks to get out and run.
Reason why, GA, he was an assistant under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix when the pace and space trend was just getting started. Also on the bench for the Warriors, and we know how they like to get up and down. That up-tempo style is what he preaches.
Now here's Ingram. Count it.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the D.
Here's Napier. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Ingram with the steal. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
And so Napier will bring it up for Washington. 4-point game. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. 6 to shoot. Napier passes to Hachimura.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Napier. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the middle. And it's Bryant missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Brown against Holiday. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Bryant.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Napier passes to Hachimura. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
2-2.
And he makes the first. Steve, compare it now to when you were playing. Did teams go deeper into their benches than they used to?
Yeah, they do. I think because of this load management, resting players. So you see a lot of guys play a lot. And also what they've done right now with the G League, being able to bring guys up, they use those guys. And I think it helps a lot, even not on games, but in practice. You'll see more guys are involved in giving guys rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect, Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hit over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
The offensive rebound, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Washington called for the foul.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
He's perfect from the line this time. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live the instincts, being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the basket by Washington. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Hachimura. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Well, it's a new front office in Washington, and Greg, they've got their work cut out for them.
John Wall's huge Supermax contract as he deals with the Achilles injury. Tough questions to be answered about the direction they're going to take talent-wise.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
The Pelicans tried to build a contender around Anthony Davis. They're hoping this go around with Zion Williamson, they'll be able to create a more complete team.
Good on the second free throw. And Steve, with the Anthony Davis trade completed, a new look for the Pelicans.
Yes, plan A, Kevin, was to make it work with Anthony Davis. Instead, they have acquired a lot of young talent, a ton of it. In time, they'll become a team, in my opinion, to be reckoned with.
And the shot goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Napier. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Wizards. Winding things down this season, they're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And, you know, for the Wizards, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way. Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Ingram left side. The pass to Williamson. Over Napier. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 8. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And so it's New Orleans with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
Napier dishes to Brown. Now here's Napier. He's covered by Ball. Bonga the pass to Brown. Over Holiday, and it's Brown missing. Pelicans leading by 8, and they're moving it up. Here's Ball. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Napier. Pass to Hachimura. He doesn't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Now Ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. That one good for 2. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Pass to Williamson.
Hey, yo, do you know favors? Hey,
Ingram outside. Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Napier passes to Bryant. Here's Hachimura. The baseline J. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Holiday against Brown. Ball kicks to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And let's take a look here at some numbers for Napier. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Wizards trail by 8. Robinson goes in. Here's Wagner. Redick with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league, a decade coaching in college, worked for and with so many legendary coaches, he's seen it all.
Here's Bonga. Smith outside, just 4 to shoot. 14 feet away. Here's Wagner. Pelicans with the rebound.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Ball finds Redick. Pass to Hart. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hart's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The pass to Smith. And another miss by Washington. Pelicans leading by 13. Redick with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside. And it's Smith missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento. Back to Redick. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Wizards trail by 16. Smith outside. Back to Robinson. Pass to Wagner. Feeds to Mahimi. Right side Robinson. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Hart. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. From deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Wagner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Fade away. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Now here's Jackson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Robinson left side, and Robinson throws it down.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
1:29 left in the first quarter.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Free throw line jump shot, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
A smooth play by Ish Smith. Under control off the pick, takes it himself.
Hart the pass to Redick. Outside Jackson. From the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Wagner. Outside Robinson. The three. Washington gets it back and a new 14. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside.
Yo, get the perimeter.
Mahimi kicks to Robinson. It's deflected. Jackson looking around. There's the dish to Redick. Off target from outside. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Wizards trail by 14. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, he's out there with Jahlil Okafor. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Jackson. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Outside for Jackson. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In third, the Pelicans.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Pick.
Jackson against Smith. Excellent D there from Okafor.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Down low. A beautiful reverse layup. Okafor's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pelicans.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Wagner. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Smith. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. From about 19 feet. Wagner can't hit. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And it's Hayes in the corner. No good that time.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Robinson dishes to Smith. Outside Robinson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Robinson's got his third basket of the night.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
It's good. Okafor's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now, here's Mahimi. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Baseline J on the way, and he overshot that one, missing. Pelicans leading by 16. Hart kicks to Jackson. Outside, Redick. Dishes to Okafor. Jackson against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now the pass to Wagner. No good from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Wizards trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one, good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jackson passes to Hayes. Fires from deep. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Hayes. 6 points for J.J. Redick.
And if you let Redick set his feet and just catch and shoot, you're in for a long night.
Washington calls timeout. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Here's Hachimura. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wizards trail by 17. Brown the pass to Napier. Kicks it to Robinson. Back to Napier. High arcing shot, and no good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Brown against Ingram. Pass to Okafor. Shot from the low block. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Napier passes to Robinson.
Look at me. Screen. Watch the screen.
5 on the clock. Back to Napier. From deep. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Williamson with it. Robinson on him. He gets it in there. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Now here's Bryant. Ingram with the steal. The shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at the Pelicans. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up. Efficient performance from him, not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Ball. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Napier. He's tightly guarded. The 17-footer. And it's Bryant missing. Pelicans leading by 22. Outside Holiday. Over Bryant. The shot by Holiday, no good.
One of the better defenders in the league. Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic, but Drew Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on. He comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
Two.
The first one falls. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
Both good from the line that time.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Ball with the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Napier feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. Off target from three-point range. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against New York. Ball, no good. Here's Napier. The Wizards with another miss. New Orleans leading by 22. And here is Ball. He has 6, and that one's good, Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Rebounded by the Wizards. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Here's Napier. The Pelicans make their last shot. Fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Napier's got 5.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's ball, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Brown outside. Pass to Hachimura. The Pelicans pull it in. Favors has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ingram outside. Passes it to Williamson. From 8. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Holiday finds ball. Now here's Favors.
Get through.
The pass to Holiday. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Bryant's shot is good.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Hachimura, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New Orleans leading by 22. Here's Hart. He's got 8.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Jackson against Smith. Second chance shot. Here's Favors, and finally they hit one. Favors got his 2nd bucket tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason
while they're in control.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got his 8th rebound here tonight. They grab their own miss. Hart, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Washington has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Smith the pass to Brown. He dishes it to Mahimi. Over Favors. Mahimi's shot is good. Mahimi's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now Redick. 6 points for him. On the wing, Jackson from downtown. They get it back. And so it's New Orleans, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So big.
Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Napier is out there with Brown, and it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Lets it go from 11, and it's Brown missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes to Williamson. Ingram outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the basket by Napier.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Ball dishes to Williamson, and Holiday has it in the corner. Launches a 3. That shot off, and it's Washington the other way. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Hachimura, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that one is good. Williamson's got 14.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Brown finds Bryant. Wizards passing it around. Here's Hachimura. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Ball, the pass to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. Ball with it. 6 points for him. Here's Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Favors got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's a big body. Derek Favors able to weather the contact and guide it home.
Napier passes to Bonga. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Ball. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
That's tipped. The open shot, Holiday. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 5 points in the game.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Brown kicks to Napier. Outside Bryant. The pass to Napier. To end the drought. Good on the shot. Napier's got 9.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Two.
First free throw is good. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
Here's Hachimura. He's got 7. Pass to Wagner. Brown feeling it out a bit. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way. I knew
you'd say that. I knew you would say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched this 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
And that one misses. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Hachimura. Tries again. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Washington shooting just 31% in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brown. Pass to Wagner. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball, his last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 15 points a game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game, or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
And Washington has possession. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Bunga. That one drops for him. Bunga's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Passes it to Holiday. Now Hayes. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Pulls from the top of the key. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. The Wizards shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And Washington has possession. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Here's Bunga. He's got 8. There's Brown with the 3. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. 4th, Lonzo Ball.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
It is. The ball is in their hands, and these guys feel comfortable stepping back behind that line and knocking it down. I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 8 points.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now here's Brown. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 5. Kicks to Napier. Stolen by Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense can't do anything more to stop Ball on the drive. I mean, he's good at using his size to help him convert through contact.
And there's the pass to Bonga. Over to the wing. Shoots a fader. They get the rebound. Hachimura the pass to Wagner. Ball's knocked loose, taken away by Hayes. Here's Holiday. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 7.
To score, Holiday does not need to get all the way to the rack. He uses a wide variety of floaters in the lane.
Napier kicks to Brown. Pass to Bonga. Here's Hachimura. 7 points in the game. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
And good that time. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Ingram outside. Pass to Hayes. He kicks the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shabazz Napier. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Washington, Mahimi's checked in for Wagner. Robinson comes in for Troy Brown. And Smith subbed in for Napier. Okafor, the pass to Jackson. No good with the layup. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hachimura, no good.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. .143 left here in the third quarter. Excellent D there from Okafor.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Melly passes to Okafor. Outside for Redick. Five on the clock. Okafor in the post. Robinson on him. And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Jackson kicks to Hart. Takes the 3. Washington with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And that's a good pass by Ish Smith. When he's in there, he does a great job of steering the drink for this offense.
Now here's Redick. He's got 6. The dish to Jackson. Over Smith. Jackson misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Hachimura. He's got 9. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
All right, guys, remember what we said now. Hey, play our basketball. We've been doing a great job. Let's keep it up, okay? Let's go now.
Alvin Gentry has found an identity that's working, and that makes everything a lot easier on both ends.
And collectively, you really need to remember what that feels like so you can recapture it if and when things start to get a little shaky. You want to be able to trust in who you are.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Hart. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Melly in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Yeah, Kevin, I haven't, but I bought a lot of pair for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now.
And Bryant, no good on that one.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past, decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans, and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
Here's Smith after J.J. Redick's bucket. Now here's Grant. Outside Bryant, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hart. He's covered by Grant. Hart the pass to Redick. And here's Jackson. Got a piece of it. Mahimi with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Mahimi down low. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Here's Bryant. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Redick. Outside, Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We always see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Two.
That's good from Jackson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Passes it to Bryant. Grant outside. 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. New Orleans has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. The floater and the rejection by Mahimi. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
Yeah, that's a good point. And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Washington. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Okafor. And the Pelicans making a change here. Moore's checked in. That one is no good. The Wizards have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Schofield passes to Bryant. Over Moore. The shot by Bryant, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Smith dishes to Grant. There's the pass to Bryant. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
The free throw drops for Bryant. The Wizards making a switch here. Pasechniks is checked in. Both free throws good from Bryant. New Orleans gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Outside Jackson. Back to Moore. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. Rebound by the Wizards.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Schofield. Excellent D there from Okafor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Pasechniks passes to Smith. 2 points. That one goes.
Is he skinny? You bet. but Ish with enough strength to finish through contact.
Now Moore. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a switcher also for Washington. Utah's checked in for Thomas Bryant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Alexander Walker. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Wizards.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Utah. From about 19 feet, and that's an air ball, not even close. Here's Alexander Walker. Okafor kicks to Jackson. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. Do you like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Now here's Jackson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Okafor, high post. He's against Smith. Okafor, the pass to Moore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Hits it from three-point range. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Schofield gets the bucket.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Smith against Jackson. Kicks it to Okafor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ralph Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
That free throw, no good. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And he's good on the second. Wizards have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Napier kicks to Brown. Back to Napier. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Ball. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Who got ball?
And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ingram against Brown. Fader on the way. Rebound, Washington. Bonga's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Ingram. We saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Here's Hachimura after J.J. Redick's bucket. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Back to Napier. Clock at 6. Brown with it. Now guarded by Redick. Fades back. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ball with it. Outside, Redick nails the wide-open jump shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Hachimura. That one falls.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Lonzo Ball.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now here's Okafor. The feed now to Williamson. Here's Ball. From outside, off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for Washington. Napier, in it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now here's Ingram. Bryant with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Bonga. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Derek, what was the focus for your team tonight?
No, we just came out and played hard. That was the whole purpose of practice yesterday. Fix what we did, importantly on defense, just come out and play harder and just play better.
Okay, the defense was outstanding tonight, and that led to the win. Thanks, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
cabinet. Dripping too clean like a napkin.